Welcome to today's video. We're gonna be talking about this guy named, I don't know how to say it, but his name is like had sad in it, so I'm gonna say his name is Sad. Okay, this kid Sad is on my bus, okay? And me and him were kind of chill for a bit. But now he's mad at me for being mad at him for leaking my school because like a few days ago I think we either got in a beef or something. I don't actually remember, but after that day, I assume, he started calling me fat, Queso's brother, and like started being like super mean. So after I was fed up with that, I asked him to stop one time. And he didn't. He just said either he said or what I think he said is not like I don't care that he's just stating facts because in real life I'm kind of a chubby kid. I'm more on the chubby side. So I decided to fight, talk back, insult back, cause like I don't want to be called fat. I don't want to be called any of that. No, not absolutely not. So what I decided to do was call him a pig, cause he was making fun of me for being chubby, even though he's also on the chubby side. So like what? Are you trying to have some ego? Anyways, after that, I kind of just... Okay, this is a few days after on our break, on fall break. This happened on fall break yesterday. So when I joined him just to troll him, because I wanted to troll him that I had like a brother or something that I've never told him about. So like he found that out after a little bit of playing because I reset and made it super obvious I was on an alt account. But after that, I kind of just started playing some real Forsaken. And after a few rounds later, he said my real school and my real name. He did see my last name. No, he doesn't know my last name. Sad doesn't know my last name. So that's the good part. He doesn't know my last name, or his quote unquote friends don't know my last name. Anyways, let's talk about the friend issue. His quote unquote friends that own his quote unquote, okay, let's stop with the quote unquote. His friend that quote unquote, he said his friends also own his account. Like what? This is legit his main account. And he lets his friends have access to his main account? What? That doesn't make sense. And like me and him, we exchanged numbers one day. I didn't get say anything about like what else about it, or his phone number. No, not at all. I'm just gonna say that I texted him, what the heck, dude, because I was shocked that he's my name. Like I deleted like his number afterwards, so I don't remember the full story. If I would probably be reading it off right now. But he his quote unquote friends, excuse me, was on his account, and also he woke up before like the toxicity happened. Like I didn't even mention what time it happened. He woke up like few like minutes ago. By the way, it was like 10:50 or something. It was like 11 like 40 when he said that. So like I was kind of confused why he's telling this now. And also I did tell him a better way he could have done this, or like said like told me like, oh, this was not me, this was my other friend. He's like, I asked him, why didn't you just start off with like that at the beginning? You should have said like, sorry, that was my friend on my account. I didn't know he said that. I will like take him off my account and change my... And I'm not expecting him to do all that, but I expect him to say like, oh my god, oh my god, I'm like sorry, or like I'm sorry. So yeah, like, I understand that, but I feel like he should have said sorry. But he got mad at me for quote unquote accusing him, even though it's quote unquote not him. But like And he also, before, he said it was one of my friends playing a sick joke on me. Cause like I only have like 4 real life friends I have friended on Roblox. Like what do you mean? They're all super nice. They're very nice. I will not mention their names at all in this video. But still, it's not. I was like confused, like what? Why would they do that? Like, I know one of my friends is super soft. He's a kind of a softie, so he would. So it doesn't make sense for him or any of my other friends to say or be you because I never introduced you to them, so they don't even know you, and half of them don't even have like enough money for Robux to buy your exact skin or avatar or whatever you say. So it doesn't make sense for you accusing them before you said, "Oh, one of my friends was on my account." And also, I forgot to mention this. He also did say this. He said, "Yeah, I was playing along because like yada yada yada. Like, why would you play along with you getting exposed or like talked to? Like, what?" He said like, "Oh yeah, I was like playing along." I don't know why he was playing along, but he said he was playing along. So I was like, what? Why would you play along? It doesn't make sense. So at that rate, I thought it was kind of obvious. It was like, you kind of are just lying to me at this rate. So after a while of going back and forth, you know what he did? He got his mom involved. Because he was, I guess, tired of me, quote unquote, accusing him of like, just saying my real life name. And also, I forgot to also mention that he's talked to his own friends about me. Like, what? So, I was like, what the? Like, why would you tell people I don't know about me? So why would you tell them what school I go to and what what you call it again? My flipping name. Cause like, what? That's legit. I did not give you consent to tell other people my name, even though like eventually some random people are gonna say my name like out in public. Yeah, I understand that, but it could be another pack or Pat. Yeah. So, like, yeah. I don't like the fact here that he got his mom involved for absolutely no reason. Here's what happened when his mom came out. Like she started talking to me about how terrible I was. I was a terrible person, and I can go back to my no good friends. And if I post a video about this, talking about this, that they're gonna take this to the school. So like this was started by him. I restarted this and he got mad at me for some random reason in game decided to say, "Oh, that my name, let's just say my name's Pat, is like, oh, my real name is yada yada yada." And he goes to yada yada yada. Cuz like if you really think about it, people could find me or find my real name or find me just in general just from that info. Okay, what if some creep finds out my info? What if somebody I don't know finds out my info? That is not legit. Okay. I do not want to be associated with that. I do not want to be around someone that will tell someone's name just for no reason. So I just decided, hey, I'm going to like talk about. I tried talking to him, but no, he wanted to say it wasn't him, shift the blame to someone else. Like, okay, I'm not gonna like tell like the school. I was just planning on telling the school about this. If he was worried about me telling the school about this, no, it's like a conversation between me and him. I don't want this. And also, it was out of school, so yeah, I don't feel like I would really need to put like tell the school that he was saying this online. And for like for better information about what happened to the part where he got his mom involved, Okay, me and I kind of just like started telling her the truth, cause like, why would I lie about that stuff in the first place? Cause like, if I lie about it, I'm gonna get in trouble in the first place. Also, I forgot to mention that like that he kept calling me fat and chubby or Queso's brother, even though when I asked him to stop. So she got mad at me for calling him a pig, even though like I forgot to mention that he legit said that I that I am fat and stuff and like Queso's brother. So like I understand that what I said was wrong. I regret what I said, but you have to understand my side of the story. Because why would I say someone's a pig? Because I'm also fat and chubby. I don't want to hurt someone's feelings with what I am. So disrespecting someone that's kind of like the same way as me does not feel right. Doesn't feel right at all and should never be the way to talk to people. Calling people pigs in general is just straight up disgraceful. I didn't really want to call him that. I don't feel like I shouldn't have called him that in the first place, but it just gets to a boiling point where I start talking back and start insulting back. So, ma'am, if I get this reported to the school and like that I'm the worst person in the whole entire world, like that type of stuff, like I understand that you're mad at me for calling your son this, but you gotta understand that I would never say this to a regular person. I will only say this to people that have insulted me or hurt me in any way. So I feel like you need to teach your son that's not okay to call people fat, even if they did this to you. So you both should probably say sorry. And like he asked me to say sorry for accusing him. Okay, I didn't say sorry because like, what? Okay, I'm not gullible. I'm not a dumb person. So if you just start up spewing random things mid-conversation that you could have started off with, like, oh, my friend said this, oh, my friend said that, yada, 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 I would have, like, been okay. I wouldn't just pass that up and just go straight, keep talking. So, I just feel like I didn't really need to say he was fat or a pig, but still, it was kind of both of our faults for getting in this situation, talking to each other, and just in nasty words. I just don't feel like it was necessary at all. And I also feel like leaking my real info is wrong too. So I feel like we should probably either understand. I understand that what I said was wrong, but he doesn't understand the fact that saying my real life name when he either got mad or for some reason mad, like out in Roblox. Yeah, I ain't having it. So that's it for this video, and if I need to clear anything up, just text or type in the comments below. I will, if I have to, make a recap or just make it simpler for people or just tell some more in the future if I need to or have to. So anyways, newbie out.